Alright, this is 3dminiatures.com with another tutorial. So, last time I showed you how to put in leaded glass windows in your terrain pieces, but then I started thinking, well, this is awfully fiddly. And then I noticed something. When I was working, I was laying down my little glue-covered tools on a plastic sandwich bag, and I noticed that the glue didn't stick to it. And it makes sense because most of these glues, in fact very few things, will stick to polypropylene or polyethylene reliably. So, I'm going to show you now how to make basically a bulk leaded glass window, and then the plan is to trim it out and cut it to shape as needed. So what we have here is one heavy-duty sandwich bag or freezer bag. You could probably use a sandwich bag, but the heavier plastic won't shift around as much. We have some diamond mesh. You can pick that up at the craft store, or you could use like window screen, and that would give you a little square version of it. We have the clear Aleene's tacky glue. I like to use this a lot because it's very clear and pretty durable when dry. And we have some shears. So first we're going to do is, let's say I have several windows I need to do, right? And so we're going to cut ourselves off just a strip here of the stuff. And then when this is all done, you would cut your windows out of this and then glue those in place. So here we have our little strip of diamond mesh, and we have our plastic bag, and we're going to make sure we have the smooth side down without the printing, because I don't know if the glue will stick to the printing. It actually might. So we're going to use the smooth back side without any printing on it. And then we're going to take our glue. Whoop. Cap flew off there for a second, and we're just going to put a blob down. Okay, put some clear glue out. Let me get that a little more. Here we go. And get ourselves some glue like that, and we're going to make sure that our mesh is nice and flat. And then we're going to take the glue and spread it out a little bit. Now when this dries, this will peel right off this plastic. So actually there's probably a lot of uses for this. I could think of several. We'll have to explore those later. And then we're going to put our diamond mesh into the glue, and it's going to squeeze through, and you probably have to add a little more on top. Make sure all the little diamonds get full. Alright, all the little windows should be full. So we're basically, when the glue was wet, this tacky glue is nice and tacky when wet, and so it's going to help hold the mesh to the plastic, but when it dries, once that moisture is gone, it really isn't going to adhere to the bag very well, and then we'll just pop it off, and it'll come off in a nice sheet. So we're going to make sure that the mesh is laying flat and it's not pulling up from the bag. And so now, you can't really see it too well, there is our mesh embedded in the glue. And then we're just going to let this dry and come back a little bit for part 2. So unless you want to watch this dry for who knows how long, I'm going to do a poor man's jump cut here. Alright, we're back after several hours letting it dry, and it looks like it's dry. And as I said, the glue doesn't bond to polyethylene very well, so you just got to kind of carefully peel it loose, and if you look at it, you have some leaded glass window. And now you can sit here, you can take this, you know, and cut it to whatever shape you need. Like let's say this is going in a round window in a tavern or something. And then all I would do is trim it to the proper shape, stick it in your window it needs to go in, and then use some more of the same glue to help hold it in place. And so there you are, a leaded glass window for your tavern or other building. So 3D Miniatures with another tutorial. Signing off.